Welcome everyone. Today's video finds us over here in Siem Reap in Cambodia. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the cool parts of here that's not temples. When you come into the old city, the first thing you do is you come in through the city gates, and there's a total of 5 of them. They're on the 4 cardinal directions, plus they have the death gate that's a little bit further south on one of the walls. And we're going to go and we're going to look at that. I'm going to show you the styling of the entry, and you'll really like it. So let's go check this out. So I'm right over here by the southern gate, and it looks like we have a group of monkeys. I'm not sure what you call the collective noun for monkeys, if it's a gaggle, if it's a gang, whatever it is. But we have the whole family of them here. They're doing their thing. So hopefully they won't jump on my motorcycle. I came over here. The monkeys will tear your seats up and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over here and let's look at the southern gate, which is right here. So the southern gate, the road in, leads right to the Bayon Temple. And it's gigantic. I mean, you can see how long this road is. And all 4 cardinal directions lead right to the center of the city eventually. So this is the southern gate, and it has the faces. They believe that's Juryman VII, all of his faces up there. This is the inside of the gate. So you can see right here is an Erawan, the 3-headed elephant. And then you see the figures all around there. And then these 2 faces right here. And this wall is gigantic. I mean, my head is right here on this like second stone, and it just goes way up. And then this is the city wall here. So they would have had some stairs for some of the soldiers to climb up there and man the gates, but they carved all of this. So if you've ever been here to Angkor, you've seen all these stone carvings. They just moved stone and they carved. And that's what's cool is these elephants are eating some of the lilies. You can see the detail even in that. Okay, so this gate here is only wide enough for 1 car at a time. So if a car comes, you have to stop and wait. And then they have some stairs up and a doorway. So this might have been like the barracks for the guys manning the gates to be. And you can see it on both sides. And it is super, super tall, and it goes up to like the prong. There's bats in here. You can see the detail work. And then this is the outside of the gate. So you can see the other face on this direction. So there's 4 faces around, and then it's just all of those laterite stones and sandstones. And what's cool is the way they did this is they have all these figures of these giants, and they're pulling a naga, and this will be on all of the gates. And it has this bridge that goes over the city moat. You can see the city moat itself is just gigantic. And over there they have some of the lotuses and stuff. Some of the faces are still on them, some of them are gone. You can see his foot was carved into that sandstone, and now it's just down to the torso. His head is still there. You can see these have been replaced. They have some new heads on them. But the original is really, really weathered. And you can see how they carved it right there. Also, his leg is gone. It's fantastic. I mean, just really creative. You see on the other side of the moat, they have some of these small little brick temples. And then the road goes out that way. Yeah, but this is what I wanted to come and see. What a great visual. So this is the Tonle Om gate, or the southern gate. And you can just see how that's all laterite stone on the moat, and then they put the stairs here to where you can get down into the moat also. Reflection in the water. And then you can see here, so this is a guy pulling on the naga, and he's got 4 heads. Then you see the naga, and then this is his hands. You see his hands are right there around it. You can see his faces. and all the stonework. And then this is the Naga's tail, and all their hands are on it. Just imagine what this would have looked like when they first built it. It would have just been absolutely amazing. Okay, so this is the first gate, so let's go to, this is going towards the temple. And this is a couple kilometer ride right here. A great setting for one. So as you can see, that gate leads right up here to this temple. This is another one of the 12th century Juriman temples. You can see a family of monkeys. They're over there in the trees. They're just all out, all over the place here. Yeah, that was the Bayon temple back there. Now we'll go over to this other gate. And they're on that Jeep also. Is this your Jeep?
Yeah.
It's the monkey's Jeep now.
Of a friend,
So the temple is another 700, or the gate is another 750 meters away. So that was kind of interesting. The monkey got up on my motorcycle and wouldn't get off. He was just sitting there like jumping up and down on my saddlebag. We are over at the Tagav, or the western gate. You see they have some of their heads right there that they'll be doing some restoration. And they have the same Erewhons here on the inside. And then let's go outside and let's look at the moat and the gate. The western gate here doesn't get near as much traffic. You can see this, the giants are pretty much just rubble here. So they've cut the trees down and they say no entry, they're under construction. So this is what they're doing here. They actually will make this really, really nice when they're done. But they're incorporating a little bit of the old. Most of it is all new sandstone. And then you can see the moat out here. And this is all of the giants. So the giants have had better days. But you can see how massive those stones are that they used. So they've come in and they've numbered them, so they'll try to put the puzzle back together. Yeah, I've never been over to this gate. Doesn't look like too many people come over here. But this one is just unbelievable. It's really nice. When this is done, this will probably be one of the major gates. And whenever I was over there at that first gate, a truck came up and was trying to squeeze through, and it was all it could do to get inside of there. So the delivery vehicles are limited to their size. So you can see the Erewhon here, they've restored them. And then they have like the Maloot up there on top, the elephant rider. Yeah, that's really nice. This is a really nice look here. So the Maloot has a guy to his right side also. And you can see the Naga, everything. So even those faces, they even have ears. I never noticed that before. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so let's go to the north gate. It's a straight line for 2 kilometers. So this goes right to the city center. Yeah, pleasant little ride here. Feels nice under these trees. You can see water everywhere. And this at one time would have been canals, houses. Everything would have been just scattered out here. So this is the city center here. This is the former royal palace and the elephant terrace and the terrace of the Leper King. And then you can see all of this over here also. All these little tiny temples. Yeah, this is an amazing part of the city. And so the other gate will be right over that way. Had to dodge the car. And that leads over to the Victory Gate that way. Let's see some more trees. And there's just temples that are scattered out here amongst all these trees. This is the North Gate. So this is the third of the 5. You can see those stairs over there have just been overtaken by that one tree. And they have the same styling with the Erewhon. And they have the Maloots up there, but they're kind of missing on this one. And then you could kind of see the surrounding area. And then this goes way back that way towards where we just came from. You can see how narrow it is with that car going out. Let's go look at this bridge. It's the same inside of here. Has a little shrine that they've built over there. And then here we go. Okay, so you can see this is the end. So that's the tip of the Naga tail right there. And then you can see the faces. Oh, and I didn't notice they had another row of faces up above. Yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, this one over here, the north gate, is much better condition than that west gate we were just at. So we just walk along here and just see all of these giants. And then you can see the moat out there. And they did it on both sides of the road. It's just absolutely amazing. And there's the gate. This is kind of a cool look. So you see the 1 foot there, his other foot, then it has like that little crest thing there, and then it goes up into the Naga. This Naga is in really nice shape. And then you can see the giant's heads. And that sun popped through there. And then you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's all these red ants. They're busy about something. All right, so this is the Di Chang Gate, the north gate. Let's go to the Victory Gate now. All right, so it's 1 kilometer to our next turn, and we'll hang a left, and then we'll go over to the Victory Gate. See more trees and stuff like that. And there's bunches of temples right over here. It's 1.5 kilometers straight this way from the Elephant Terrace to the Victory Gate. And there's a couple modern temples in here, like nurseries, and then several old temples that you'll see along the way. We're coming up on the Victory Gate. You can see it way up there. This is the Victory Gate. And you can see it's the same layout here as all the rest of them. Just unbelievable, the scale of this place. Let's go out and let's look at the giants. You can see the same little walkway out here, the same Erawan, the same faces. Here we are outside the Victory Gate. So you can see these giants are in a little better condition than especially that west gate. Those were in horrible shape. And the same up here. Looks like a little bit of the arch is missing, but almost all of it's intact. And the same Erawan. And then check out that tree up there. Holy cow, that is quite cool. And the same multi-headed guy at the end holding the Naga. All this sandstone. It's just absolutely amazing. When you come here, I don't know if I'm conveying it enough to you, but just the scale of this place is just unbelievable. So I've tried to film a little bit on the motorcycle so you can just see how massive this is. And this is a wall that goes all the way around Angkor Thom, all of the royal grounds, all of those temples, everything is inside of there. And then it was all surrounded by this moat also. Just the scale of this place is amazing. Just more giants, more giants, more giants. And so you see how long this bridge is. And they quarried all this sandstone and brought it down here to make this bridge. Let's go to our last gate, the Death Gate. I just missed it. So they had that little motorcycle, like tuk-tuk thing, and it had the whole family in the back, and the kids went through the little tunnel, and they had to all be screaming. It was so funny. All right, so we're going back that way for another 800 meters to the left. See some of the workers, more trees. And when you're riding along here, you'll see monkeys running around. You'll see all kinds of stuff. And as you can see, we're back in the middle here. And we'll go up here and we'll go to the left to the death. To get here, I had to come down a couple little dirt roads like this right here. I didn't film it because I was too busy dodging like huge potholes full of water. So this is the last gate we're going to look at. This is the Gate of the Dead. And this is the 5th gate that enters into the old city. And this is a place that not too many people come over here to. It's kind of off the beaten path. You can see the same styling here as all the other gates. This one's in a little worse condition. They have the cables to keep the faces intact. And then the stairwell's even gone up that way. And over here, some more trees have taken it over. You can see the laterite stones. And then this down here, this was all that quarried sandstone that they brought in. And the same huge area here in the middle. And then out here, there are no giants, it doesn't look like. There's some rubble, and that's it. So you can see the air one is missing over there, and it's still here. And then part of that Gopura is there, that entrance thing. And then out here is just rubble. This makes the west gate look really nice because there has been no effort at restoration here. So maybe about 20 meters or so. And then from there, it's just a jungle trail now. And you can see a little bit of the moat out here. But it's pretty dense jungle. That's going to finish up a little bit different video. I wanted to show you a little bit of this area that most people aren't showing you. The gates are fantastic. All of them are a feat of engineering just in themselves. I know it pales in comparison to the humongous temples and stuff like that, but there's so much more to see here in Angkor Thom and Angkor Wat than just the old temples. The whole area is fantastic. It's worth just coming here and riding around, seeing the old walls, seeing just temples out in the trees, seeing everything. The gates were a little bonus. I've never been to this one here, the Gate of the Dead. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this video. This is kind of fun for me. I like to see stuff like this. And if you like it also, smash the like. This is probably something that, I don't know if anybody's ever done a video like this or not. It's just came into my head, so I wanted to do it. And it's really, really fun for me. So anyway, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around, and you're notified when I post a new video. And from over here in Siem Reap, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.